As I mentioned earlier, you have two great virtues. One is your willingness to go against what is the opinion you should be holding in society today, but secondly, your ability to speak in the language of ordinary people on matters which are complex. And you've proven yourself in relation to scientific matters. You've written all the books and treatises appropriate for communication between scientists, but you have now released 3 books for Christmas, and these books are directed to children, ankle biters as you call them, to teens is the second one, and then you've got one in relation to young people and, dare I say, wrinklies. Tell us about what those books are for and why different ones for different ages.
I've written a number of books on climate, and as a result, I have been cancelled. As a result, I've lost friends. As a result, I've had great fractures in the family. But they regard me as controversial because I speak the truth and use facts. So be it. My concern is that young children are being fed propaganda at the schools. They're not being taught how to think. They're not being taught how to be critical thinkers. And the concept of knowledge is absolutely and totally beyond them. So the first book is for ankle biters, and that's for 8 to 12-year-olds. And it's about climate change and about net zero. And it's a real challenge to write to kids that age to get complex scientific concepts over to them. So I really only tried one concept, and that is you eat. And when you eat, and I had them eating cookies, I used the American word deliberately, I had them eating cookies, and they have to know where they come from. And so I went into how you need wheat and how you grow wheat and how you need fossil fuels to grow your wheat and to transport your wheat and to make your bread or make your cookies. And then that is a carbon-rich compound, the cookie that you eat, and you convert that into a number of waste products, and you also use some of it to grow. One of the waste products is the carbon dioxide that you breathe out, and that's 100 times as much as you breathe in. Another one is poo, wee, and farts. And I go into farts quite a bit because 8-year-old kids just roll around in spasms of laughter about farts. And they're chemically quite interesting. And so I basically tell the kids that if you have net zero, you don't eat and you don't fart and you're going to die. So it's meant to entertain the kids, but it gets a message over. And for the next book, that's for 12 to 16-year-old kids, and that's for teens. And teenagers moan and groan